So here I am at Universal Outreach Foundation's compound in Paynesville, Liberia. I thought this was a great chance for me to take you on a tour and show you around. So let's go. So our first stop is the after-school community center, Strive. So this is Bendu. She's one of my favorite students here. And what are you doing, Bendu? Looks like you're working on something. So one of our crafting programs is crocheting, and Bendu is part of that group. So this is a typical day at Strive. We start off with some exercise. We have some literacy and reading, math, a little bit of science, and then there's a music class in the afternoon from 1 to 5, and a study class from 2 to 4. This is the sewing class that comes almost every day of the week and is learning to sew and make some money. Yeah, great. So one of the benefits of having a sewing class here is that when we need some work done, we've got tailors in house. Looks great. Thank you. So this side is the learning kids skills training side of Universal Outreach Foundation, and now we're going to the business side where Liberia Pure lives, where we do our mentorship program, where our offices are. Come on. So we're now about to enter the processing, packaging, and warehouse facility that you all built, gosh, I guess it's been about 4 years ago now. It's home to Liberia Pure Honey, and it's becoming a home to a lot of other agricultural entrepreneurs that Liberia Pure Honey is doing distribution for as well. The lovely Gladys Freeman, CEO of Liberia Pure Honey. Okay, now we're going into the warehouse. This is where all the coconut body oil is kept. Here's all the labels for the different products that Liberia Pure has. And today is a big honey processing day. So as you can see behind me, there's a ton of honey out, lots of packaging going on because sales have been really good. Hi guys.
Hi.
This is Enoch, and this is Jerry. Enoch is, you've probably seen him in some other videos. He's the soap maker for Liberia Pure. He's the warehouse manager, and Jerry has been with us for years, and he's really helpful with packaging honey. These drums are what hold all of the different flavors of honey. So they have garlic, cinnamon, and ginger. This side is where all the honey gets stored when it first comes in. So you can see there's all the pig's feet barrels that hold the honey, and then these larger drums actually hold coconut oil. In this part of the warehouse, we have a beeswax melting machine. Liberia Pure buys beeswax and then they clean it by using this machine. So these are the big bay doors that trucks can pull up to when the honey and coconut oil is being delivered and easily roll out the drums. This is the old honey, Liberia Pure Honey car, and they now have a new distribution truck because they're expanding the business and distributing for other Liberian agricultural producers as well. One of my favorite products, Liberia Pure Luscious Lip Balm. Other businesses that are benefiting from this space are Redimere Chocolate and Nutline Cashews. The soap is doing really well. It's a coconut oil based soap. So it really helps the farmers that are producing coconut oil because Liberia Pure is able to buy quite a bit of oil from them. and put some money in their pockets, all while creating this amazing product for customers in Monrovia. Actually, and around the world, a lot of people are carrying this out of the country with them. So just as a reminder, in front of me is Strive. You can't see it, but that's where we started. So that's the community center. Behind me is the economic development and business side of things. And now we're going to go over to the accommodations building and to the workshop. This is our workshop area. I was just saying to Kent yesterday that if we could make money off of noise, we would be rich. There's a lot of activity that goes on over here. When we started the coconut oil production program, this is where all the prototypes were built. Any shelves that need to be built are built over here. Gosh, beehives, everything goes on this side, and it's incredibly noisy. A couple of surfboards here. Years ago, Kent mentored a young man to repair surfboards, which has given him a source of income. So because we're a coastal country, there's a few people here that surf, and they bring their boards into Erin for repairs. And that business is located on this property. Basically, this property is off the grid if we want it to be. We have a well, we have solar power, we have a generator, so if things don't work out in the outside world, we're okay here. This is our well, and it has a solar pump that pumps the water up to our gravity-fed tanks that provide water to the building. Behind me is our accommodations building, and that is where the beekeepers stay when they come to town, and any scholarship students that are coming from out of town to go to school here. We have a number of rooms upstairs and people can stay there. It's an incredibly handy building. This is the first floor of the building. This is where our offices are, and our conference room is where we hold our business mentorship program. I'd like you to meet Isaac Zua, who is our accountant, who I work very closely with and is a joy to work with. Isaac? Yes. This is my office, where all the magic happens. We have a new mouser on staff, and she thinks she's the boss lady. Don't you? Everybody else is out working right now, so our country director is out in the field doing some beekeeping training, and Kent is at meetings downtown. Come on over to this side. This is the conference room. Chris works with our new Helping Small program. This is Chris. This is everybody back in Canada. Chris has been working really hard to develop the Helping Small program, and we're super excited about it. Thanks for all your hard work, Chris.
Thank you.
So the conference room with the Business Accelerator program and the Business Startup program, it's a great space with a big screen to host the trainings. So Kent and I live on site, and the next floor up is our apartment and a guest suite for volunteers that come to visit us here. Make sure you're one of those people one day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bypass that floor and take you up to the roof and show you our solar system. This upper floor is a nice open air space for large events. There's been a dance class that goes on up here, community yoga classes, meetings, gosh, what else? A big community talent show. So it's a really nice, versatile space. This is our battery room for our solar system. Every outlet in the building is powered by solar. To our solar system this year. It's really amazing. We use way less generator fuel, way less LEC, and we're so grateful to have this. It's fantastic. These are our holding tanks for our water. So when we were downstairs and I showed you our well, we have a solar pump and it pumps the water up to these holding tanks and it gravity feeds to the building. Liberia is only a few degrees off the equator, so it's a really hot place. I have to admit, I'm incredibly grateful that this compound is located close to the ocean because we get these amazing ocean breezes. There's a lot going on inside this compound, and I want to say thank you to everyone who helped build it. It is a constant source of activity, and there is never a dull moment. It is well used. Paynesville Surfboard Repair, Strive Community Center, Liberia Pure, Universal Outreach, and all the new businesses that are starting to use the processing facility. So we've come to the end of the tour. Everyone, thanks for coming with me on this journey through the Universal Outreach Foundation compound in Paynesville, Liberia.